Chosen ones, be careful. You are 100% right. This person is trying to. You felt it deep inside, and I am telling you now that you were not imagining it, you were discerning it. And if you ignore this moment, you may miss a protection I have placed right before you. I am revealing to you that someone around you is not aligned with your growth, and their actions are quietly working against what I am building in your life. This is not to create fear in you, but to awaken your awareness so you can walk with wisdom and not confusion. Stay with these words carefully, because what I am uncovering will help you protect something very precious that I have placed in your hands. Type Amen if you feel this truth. You are right, because I have been sharpening your inner knowing for this very moment, and what you sensed about this person is not coming from doubt, but from clarity that I placed within you. This person is trying to interfere with your peace, your progress, and your confidence in ways that are subtle yet intentional. They may smile around you, they may speak kindly, but their spirit does not celebrate your growth the way it should. I want you to understand that not every presence around you is meant to stay with you, and not every voice deserves your trust. Listen closely, because I am not asking you to become afraid of people, but I am guiding you to become wise in how you allow access to your life. You have been too open, too giving, and too willing to believe the best in someone who has not earned that level of trust. I see your heart, and I see how you try to hold on to peace even when something feels off. But now I am calling you to protect what I have given you. You are not wrong, and you do not need to second-guess yourself any longer. If this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video, because your simple action helps this reach someone else who needs this protection just as much as you do. This person is trying to plant seeds of doubt in your mind, and they are doing it slowly, so you do not notice the change right away. They may question your decisions, subtly criticize your progress, or make you feel unsure about something that I have already confirmed within you. I need you to understand that confusion is not from me, and when you feel your clarity weakening after interacting with someone, that is not something to ignore. You are being shown the truth, and now you must decide whether you will act on it. There are moments when you walked away from conversations feeling drained, and you could not explain why. But I was showing you what your spirit already knew. That heaviness you felt was not random. It was a sign that something in that connection is not healthy for you. I do not want you carrying the weight of someone else's hidden intentions, especially when I am trying to elevate you into something greater. You are stepping into a season where your energy must be protected, not shared carelessly. Type 777 if you trust my guidance. I know you have been questioning yourself, wondering if you are being too sensitive or overthinking the situation. But I am telling you now to stop doubting your awareness. I created you with the ability to sense what is not visible, and this is one of those moments where you must trust what you feel. You are not being negative, you are being guided, and there is a difference that you must recognize. This is how I protect you before harm becomes obvious. This person is not just misunderstanding you, they are trying to influence your direction in a way that benefits them, not you. They may not even fully realize the depth of what they are doing, but their actions still carry consequences that can affect your path. That is why I am stepping in now, before things go further than they should. I care too much about your future to let you walk blindly into something that will cost you your peace. You have a calling on your life that requires clarity, strength, and focus, and anything that disturbs those things must be handled carefully. I am not telling you to create conflict, and I am not asking you to confront them in anger, but I am guiding you to create distance where it is needed. Sometimes protection looks like silence, Sometimes it looks like stepping back, and sometimes it looks like choosing not to share everything with someone who has not proven they can handle it with care. You are in a season where small decisions will shape bigger outcomes, and who you allow close to you matters more than you realize. I am lifting you, I am opening doors for you, and I am preparing blessings that require a clear and focused mind. But if you keep allowing the wrong influence to sit too close, it will create delays that you do not need. That is why I am speaking so clearly to you right now. Do not feel guilty for protecting yourself, because you are not rejecting a person, you are honoring what I am doing in your life. There is a difference between love and access, and not everyone who is around you should have full access to your thoughts, your plans, and your next steps. I am teaching you boundaries, and this is part of your growth, not a step backward. You may feel a sense of sadness as you begin to see the truth more clearly, but I want you to remember that I am replacing what is not right with something better. I do not remove without purpose, and I do not reveal without a reason. This moment is not about loss, it is about alignment, and I am bringing you into alignment with what truly supports your journey. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Stay close to me in this process, because I will continue to guide you step by step. I will show you how to respond, when to speak, and when to remain quiet. You are not alone in this, and you are not expected to figure everything out on your own. I am with you, protecting you, and leading you into a place where you will feel safe, strong, and clear again. This is the moment where your awareness becomes your protection, and your courage becomes your shield. Do not go back to pretending everything is fine just to keep temporary peace. Type 1111 to affirm your clarity. This person has been observing you more than you realize, studying your habits, your reactions, and even your weaknesses, and they are using that knowledge in ways that are not meant to uplift you. They may act as if they understand you deeply, but their understanding is not being used to support your growth, it is being used to gain influence over you. That is why you sometimes feel like they know exactly what to say to make you question yourself. I want you to recognize that manipulation often hides behind familiarity. You have been too kind in situations where you should have been firm, and I say this not to criticize you, but to prepare you for what comes next. Your kindness is a gift, but when it is not protected, it can be taken advantage of by those who do not carry the same heart as you. I am teaching you that love does not mean allowing someone to cross boundaries again and again. True strength is knowing when to step back without losing your peace. There were moments when you shared your plans with this person, and soon after, something shifted, either in your confidence or in the outcome itself. You thought it was coincidence, but I am showing you now that not everything is coincidence. Some people cannot handle the light that is on your life, and instead of celebrating it, they try to dim it quietly. That is why I am asking you to be more careful with what you share and who you share it with. Your future is too important to be influenced by someone who does not carry pure intentions toward you. I am placing opportunities ahead of you that require focus, discipline, and a strong sense of direction. But if your mind is constantly being pulled into doubt or confusion by the wrong voice, you will struggle to move forward with confidence. I am clearing that path for you now, but you must also choose to walk it wisely. You may feel a pull to confront this person directly, but I want you to pause and listen to me first. Not every situation requires a confrontation, and sometimes the most powerful response is quiet distance. When you step back, you allow truth to reveal itself even more clearly without unnecessary conflict. I will handle what you cannot see, but you must trust my timing in how things unfold. Type yes to receive protection. There is something important I need you to understand about your journey, and it is this: you are not meant to carry everyone with you into the next level of your life. Some people are only meant to walk with you for a season, and when that season ends, holding on too tightly will only bring unnecessary pain. I am gently separating what no longer aligns with where you are going. Trust that I know what I am doing, even when it feels uncomfortable. You are being prepared for a life that requires stronger boundaries, clearer thinking, and deeper trust in me. This is not just about one person, it is about the way you protect your energy moving forward. I am shaping you into someone who can stand firm without needing approval from others. That strength will open doors for you that hesitation would have kept closed. This person may try to pull you back in when they sense you creating distance, and they may use kindness, guilt, or even confusion to keep their place in your life. Do not let temporary emotions override what I have shown you clearly. You already know the truth, and now you must honor it with your actions. Every time you choose clarity over comfort, you step closer to the life I am preparing for you. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to grow, to listen, and to trust when I guide you. That is why I am speaking so directly to you right now. I do not want you to fall into cycles that I have already brought you out of. You have come too far to go back to confusion. I see the future I have planned for you, and it is filled with peace, stability, and purpose. But it requires you to let go of what is quietly working against you. I am not removing something good from your life. I am removing what cannot grow with you. What is meant for you will never need to manipulate you to stay. As you move forward, you will begin to feel lighter, clearer, and more confident in your decisions. That is how you will know you are aligned with me. Peace will replace confusion, and clarity will replace doubt. This is the shift I am bringing into your life, and it will continue as long as you stay connected to me. Do not rush this process, and do not try to force quick answers. I am unfolding everything at the right pace for you to understand and handle it with wisdom. Trust each step, even the small ones, because they are leading you towards something greater than you can see right now. You are not losing anything valuable. You are gaining clarity that will protect your future. You are stepping into a deeper level of awareness now, and I want you to stay steady as everything begins to make more sense. What once felt confusing will begin to connect, and what once felt small will reveal its true weight. I am not overwhelming you. I am revealing things at the pace your spirit can handle. You are stronger than you think, and this moment is proving it. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There were signs you noticed before, small shifts in behavior, certain words that did not sit right with you, and moments where your peace quietly slipped away. You tried to dismiss them because you did not want to believe that someone close to you could carry intentions that were not pure. But I was speaking to you even then, trying to gently guide your attention. Now I am bringing everything into clarity, so you can no longer ignore what your spirit already knows. This person is trying to position themselves in a way that keeps them close to your decisions, your thoughts, and your direction. It may look like care, it may look like support, but underneath it, there is a desire to control how you move forward. I need you to understand that control does not always come loudly. Sometimes it comes through influence, suggestion, and subtle pressure. That is why you must stay grounded in what I have already placed within you. You have a voice inside you that speaks truth, and that voice is not meant to be silenced just to keep someone comfortable. Every time you ignored that inner knowing, you felt a small loss of peace, and that was not without reason. I was showing you that something was not aligned, even if you could not fully explain it. Now I am asking you to honor that voice and trust it fully. You may begin to notice how this person reacts when you stop sharing everything with them. Their tone may change, their behavior may shift, and their patience may become thinner. Do not be surprised by this, because when access is reduced, true intentions often reveal themselves. This is not something to fear, it is something to observe with calm and clarity. Type 2222 to receive strength. You are not called to fight this situation with anger or harshness, but with wisdom and quiet confidence. I am teaching you that strength is not always loud. Sometimes it is the calm decision to step back without explanation. You do not need to prove anything to anyone, and you do not need to justify your boundaries. What I have shown you is enough. As you create space, you will begin to hear me more clearly, and your mind will feel less crowded. The confusion that once followed certain interactions will begin to fade, and in its place you will feel a sense of stability returning. That is how you will know you are moving in the right direction. Peace will confirm what your spirit has already understood. I know there is a part of you that still hopes this person will change, and that is coming from your kind heart. But I need you to understand that your responsibility is not to fix someone else's intentions, it is to protect your own path. You can wish them well without allowing them to remain in a place that affects your growth. That balance is part of your maturity. You are entering a season where clarity will be one of your greatest strengths. I am sharpening your ability to see beyond words and recognize energy, patterns, and consistency. This is not making you distant, it is making you wise. And that wisdom will protect you in ways that you cannot yet fully understand. There is something valuable ahead of you that requires your full focus, and I do not want your attention divided by unnecessary emotional weight. I am preparing opportunities that will require confidence, and I am removing distractions that could weaken that confidence. This is part of the preparation, not a setback. You may feel moments of loneliness as you adjust to this shift, but I want you to remember that I am filling that space with something greater. I do not take away without purpose, and I do not leave emptiness where I remove something. What is leaving your life is making room for what truly belongs there. Stay close to me in this process, because I will continue to guide your steps. I will show you when to move, when to pause, and when to completely walk away. You are not expected to figure this out on your own, and you are not being left without direction. I am with you in every step you take. This situation is not here to harm you, it is here to teach you and strengthen you. You are learning how to trust yourself, how to protect your peace, and how to walk with discernment. These are lessons that will stay with you for the rest of your life, and they will guide you in every relationship you encounter. Do not look back with regret for the time you did not see this clearly. Everything has happened at the right time for your growth. What matters now is that you see it, you understand it, and you act with wisdom moving forward. That is how you step into the life I have prepared for you. This is where your strength begins to take shape in a new way, not through reaction, but through calm understanding. You are no longer easily pulled into confusion, and that is a sign that you are growing into the version of yourself I have been preparing. Type 222 to claim peace. There is a reason why I allowed you to see the truth before anything became too damaging. I did not want you to learn through pain when you could learn through awareness. This person's influence was growing slowly, and if left unchecked, it could have affected your decisions in ways that would take time to undo. But I stepped in early, because your path matters too much to me to let it be shaped by the wrong hands. You may begin to notice that your conversations with this person feel different now, not because they have changed, but because you have. You are seeing beyond the surface, and once you see clearly, it becomes difficult to return to the way things were before. This is not a loss of connection, it is a shift in understanding. You are no longer blind to what your spirit has been trying to tell you. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There were times when you felt the need to explain yourself more than necessary, as if you had to justify your choices to this person. That pressure did not come from me, because I do not require you to defend what I have placed within you. When you are aligned with me, your decisions will carry a quiet confidence that does not need approval. That is the space I am bringing you into now. You are learning that not everyone who listens is truly hearing you, and not everyone who speaks kindly carries good intentions. Discernment is not about judging others, it is about understanding what is right for your life. I am strengthening that understanding within you, so you can move forward without hesitation. You are not becoming distant, you are becoming clear. Type yes to receive clarity. This person may try new ways to keep their influence in your life, and it may come in forms that seem harmless at first. They may offer help, show sudden interest, or try to reconnect in a deeper way. But I want you to stay steady in what I have already revealed to you. Do not let temporary changes distract you from consistent patterns you have already seen. You are not required to respond to every attempt, and you are not obligated to maintain the same level of closeness. It is okay to step back and observe without engaging fully. This is part of protecting your energy, and it is something you must learn to do without guilt. You are not doing anything wrong by choosing peace over pressure. There is a quiet power in restraint, and you are beginning to understand it now. You do not have to react to everything, and you do not have to explain every decision you make. When you stand firm without being pulled into unnecessary conversations, you protect your focus and your direction. That is how you move forward with strength. I am guiding you into a place where your environment supports your growth, instead of challenging it at every step. That does not mean everything will be perfect, but it does mean that what surrounds you will not work against what I am building. This is the alignment I have been preparing for you, and it begins with the choices you are making now. You may feel moments of doubt, especially when things become quiet and you start to question whether you made the right decision. But I want you to remember how you felt before, the confusion, the heaviness, and the subtle discomfort that never fully left. That was not peace, and I am leading you away from that. You are stepping into a life where your peace will not be constantly tested, and your mind will not be filled with unnecessary noise. That is what I want for you, and that is what I am guiding you toward. But you must continue to choose it, even when it feels unfamiliar at first. Growth often feels uncomfortable before it becomes natural. Do not be surprised if this person begins to distance themselves as well, because when they realize they no longer have the same influence, their interest may fade. That is not something to chase or fix. What is meant to remain in your life will not require you to lower your awareness to keep it. True connections will respect your growth, not resist it. I am proud of you for listening, for observing, and for choosing not to ignore what you felt. This is not an easy step, but it is an important one. You are learning to trust yourself in a way that will guide you for the rest of your life. That trust is one of the greatest strengths you will carry. As you continue forward, I will bring people into your life who align with your energy, who support your growth, and who do not create confusion within you. These connections will feel different, lighter, and more natural. You will not have to question their intentions because their actions will be clear. That is what you deserve, and that is what I am preparing for you. Keep your focus on what is ahead, not on what is falling away. You are not losing something valuable. You are releasing what cannot grow with you. And in that release, you are creating space for something better, something that matches the direction I am leading you in. I am not only protecting you from this one situation, I am teaching you how to walk wisely in every situation that comes after this. This is how your life begins to change in a deeper and lasting way. Type 1010 to receive wisdom. There is something important you must understand about this person, and it is this: their actions were never random. Even the smallest behaviors carried intention, and now you are able to see those intentions more clearly than before. I am not showing you this so you can hold anger, but so you can walk with awareness and not fall into the same pattern again. What you have learned here is not meant to be forgotten once this moment passes. You may begin to look back at past moments with this person and see them differently now. Things that once seemed harmless will begin to reveal a deeper meaning, and you will understand why certain interactions left you feeling uneasy. This is part of your clarity growing stronger, and it is a sign that you are seeing with new eyes. Do not let this realization trouble you, because it is giving you the power to move forward with wisdom. There is a quiet strength building inside you, and it is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and unshakable. You are learning to stand firm without needing to prove anything to anyone. This is the kind of strength that will carry you through many situations in your life. It will protect you without needing constant effort, because it comes from deep understanding. Type Amen if you feel protected. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. I know there may still be a part of you that feels a sense of loss, not because this person was right for you, but because you cared deeply. That feeling is real, and I do not dismiss it, but I want you to see it for what it is. It is the echo of your kindness, not a sign that you should return to what I have guided you away from. You can honor your heart without reopening a door that leads to confusion. You are entering a new phase where your decisions will feel clearer and your steps will feel more certain. This is because you are no longer carrying the weight of someone else's influence in the same way. Your mind will begin to feel lighter, and your thoughts will begin to align more closely with what I am placing within you. This is the peace that comes from choosing truth over comfort. There is something greater ahead of you that requires this level of clarity, and that is why this moment was necessary. If you had continued in the same pattern, it would have been harder to step into what I have prepared for you. Now you are ready in a way that you were not before. This is not a setback, it is preparation. You will notice that your confidence begins to grow in small but meaningful ways. You will make decisions without overthinking, and you will feel a sense of certainty that was not there before. That is not pride, it is alignment with me. When you are aligned with me, your path becomes clearer and your steps become stronger. Do not allow guilt to pull you back into a place that I have already led you out of. Guilt is not coming from me in this situation, because I do not ask you to sacrifice your peace to keep someone else comfortable. You are allowed to move forward without looking back. That is part of your growth. This person may still appear in your thoughts from time to time, and that is natural, but I want you to handle those moments with calm understanding. You do not need to revisit the connection, and you do not need to question your decision. Simply acknowledge what you learned and continue moving forward. That is how you keep your progress steady. I am bringing new clarity into your life, not only in relationships, but in every area where you once felt uncertain. This is the beginning of a season where confusion will lose its hold on you. You will begin to trust yourself more, and that trust will guide you in ways that will protect you again and again. There will come a time when you will look back at this moment and feel gratitude instead of discomfort. You will see how this situation helped shape your strength and sharpen your awareness. What feels difficult now will become a point of understanding later. This is part of your journey, and it is leading you somewhere better. Stay focused on what I am building in your life, because it is far greater than what you are leaving behind. I am opening paths for you that require your full attention and your clear mind. Do not allow distractions from the past to pull you away from what is ahead. You are moving forward for a reason. You are not alone in this transition, and you are not without support. I am with you in every step, guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you. You do not have to rush, and you do not have to force anything. Simply continue walking in the clarity I have given you, and everything will begin to align. You are learning one of the most important lessons of your life, and it will stay with you long after this moment passes. It is the lesson of trusting yourself, honoring your peace, and choosing alignment over comfort. This is what will carry you into the life I have prepared for you. This person may still cross your path in small ways, through memory, through indirect contact, or even through sudden attempts to reconnect. I want you to remain steady and not let those moments pull you back into old patterns. You have already seen what needed to be seen, and you have already understood what needed to be understood. Do not reopen doors that I have gently closed for your protection. Trust that what I remove with purpose. You are not the same person you were before this realization, and that is something you must accept with confidence. Growth has taken place inside you, and that growth will not allow you to return to what once felt normal. What once seemed acceptable now feels heavy, and that is because your spirit has moved forward. This is not something to question, it is something to honor. Type yes to receive peace. There is a quiet confidence forming within you, and it is not based on what others think of you, but on what you now understand about yourself. You are learning to trust your instincts without needing constant confirmation from outside voices. This is a powerful place to stand, because it frees you from dependence on opinions that may not serve your growth. I am building that independence within you, so you can walk your path without hesitation.